Hi, I'm Dave Dunwoodie, founder and president of GraphTech Guitar Labs. GraphTech started out making nuts and saddles, a product called Tusq, T-U-S-Q, man-made ivory. Today I want to show you about one of our new products. It's called ratio machine heads. Now the difference between ratio machine heads and any other machine head is each gear is calibrated for the string. And the reason that is if you play guitar, you'll notice when you try to tune the G string, you barely turn it and it goes up really quickly. You go to the high E string, you turn it and it barely goes up. And what we discovered quite a few years ago is it's not the diameter of the string, it's the core inside. The thicker the core, the more sensitive it is to tension. So what we've done is calibrated the strings anywhere from 12 to 1 on the high E, 35 to 1 on the G string, 20 to 1 on the D string because it's got a thin core just like the high E, and then the low E string's got a 39 to 1 gear ratio. What that means is now when you go out of tune, if you see your tuner says that you're going out of tune just a little bit like that, you can just turn it and go up to tune. And if another string's like that, you don't have to think, oh, that's the G string, I better be really slow on that one. No, it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same thing on the G string. So your G string's a little bit out of tune. You want to go back to tune, you turn just the same as you would any other string to get that much pitch back up there. We did also on this for guys that do open tunings. If you go into open tuning, each half a turn is a semitone. So if you want to drop down a whole tone to a drop D, take it one turn and you're down to a D. Give or take a little bit of fine tuning. And if you want to go back up to your standard tuning, a full turn, back up. There's nothing that can get you to an open tuning and back faster than using a set of ratios. They're available in locking and non-locking. We also have some beautiful open back machine heads. These are a set of machine heads that we do for Martin guitars. They're also available on Framus guitars, Hagstrom guitars, some models at Godin, and many more manufacturers are signing up on for ratios. One other thing with ratio is it's probably the easiest machine head to install. Each set of ratios come with a mounting plate, and the mounting plate mimics the pattern of screws on the back of your headstock. So you can install a set of ratios in about 10 minutes as opposed to 2 hours, and they're all lined up perfectly, just like they were from the factory. They retail anywhere from $99 to about $149. We have them for acoustic guitars, electric guitars, locking, non-locking. So we make nuts and saddles for so many guitar manufacturers around the world. The list is almost endless. We're the largest nut and saddle manufacturer in the world. We do slotted, unslotted, nuts, compensated saddles, non-compensated, blanks, stuff for ukuleles, mandolins, banjos. The thing about Tusq is it's real resonant. What it does is it produces more harmonics when you play. It sounds richer. And just a couple years ago, people kept asking us to make other products out of Tusq. You know, can you do piano keys? Can you do frets? But one we always got was, can you make picks out of Tusq? And I go, yeah, we can, but we don't do anything here at GraphTech if it isn't something different. We had some time, so we done a test mold, and we made a Tusq pick. And when I felt this Tusq pick, it's thin but stiff. And I used to have a vintage tortoiseshell pick 35 years ago when I worked at a music store. And I lost it after 3 months, but it was my favorite pick. And when I felt this, I go, this is exactly what my tortoiseshell pick felt like 35 years ago. And when you drop it, again, you can hear the harmonics in Tusq. Then we went a step further in the Tusq development and decided, well, we can make a Tusq bright, and then we can do, here's a different shape, but a Tusq warm. And then we can also do a Tusq tone dark. So now you have 3 gauges, 3 shapes, and there's a little jazz pick in here somewhere, 3 shapes, and 3 tones.
Thank you. Thanks,
you're welcome.
Dave.